We had somebody that came in the service toward the tail end of the service. I didn't recognize them, and looked like might have been a homeless person. And in this area, there's a lot of different. If you notice, this used to be a really nice area in a lot of ways, but some of the junkyards and different things. How many of you like that big pink banner they put around that fence up there? Y'all see that? Isn't that just wonderful? It just makes the area look so nice. So this big, bright pink. You'll notice it when you come back next time. Just a big, bright, fluorescent pink banner. And only in this area. Praise God. But in all due respect to everybody around here, there's a diversity of all types of people, and I like diversity, and I am thankful for where we're at. I'm thankful for the churches where it's at. We could be up on High Street, but we're not. We're here, and I'm thankful for that. But I do want to tell you that, a couple of weeks ago we had someone come in, and I only say this because we're living in such a different day than we were many years ago. You didn't hear, back in the day, people didn't even want to spit on the church property because they were afraid that they might face the judgment of God. Nowadays, you got people going in churches and shooting people and all kind of crazy stuff. And we had somebody come in toward the end of our service, and I thought it was kind of strange. I didn't recognize them, and I have no problem with people being here and that sort of thing. But what it did was it got me thinking. I don't have time to tell the whole story. I'll just cut to the chase. If you want the whole thing, let me know later, and I'll tell you. I'll fill you in. But it got me thinking about the idea that we live in such a vulnerable age. And because of that, I talked to Brother Webb about this. And usually, it's probably going to be around 11 o'clock. I'd like for us to start doing this gradually. We'll work ourselves into doing this. We're going to start locking the front doors. That doesn't mean you can't get in. That doesn't mean you can't get out. There's a crash bar, so all you got to do is just push your way right on out the door. But that way, if there's someone that just decides to come in and we don't know who they are, we have the ability to open the door or not open the door because we live in such a vulnerable day. That's just for your security. So if you happen to come in a little bit late, or you're thinking, well, we're going to be a little late and we're going to come in after 11, all you got to do is go to that door, and Brother Webb, he'll be sitting toward the back. He'll look over and see you standing there smiling at him and waving at him, and he'll just walk over to the door and open it right up. You just come right on in. How's that? All right. And I want you to be safe. I don't suspect anything. We haven't had any problems, but I also don't want any problems. And so that's just, me looking out for our church because I love all of you. I want to make sure that we keep up with that. And I don't think we have yet, but we'll have to get Brother Webb a key to make sure that he can make that happen. So just keep that in mind. One of the things I'd like to make sure that we run by you, I've got some CDs that I ordered. And you'll notice that you probably never remember me ever doing this before. This is a group called the Dunaways. And I shared a song on my social media here this past week. And if you didn't hear it, you should go back and hear it. And it's an incredible song. And I went and I listened to their other tracks on their CD, and I was so impressed by it that I actually ordered a set of 10 of them. So if you'd like to get a CD from me after service, I feel like it'll be a blessing to you. It's a Southern gospel style of music, but it's, in my opinion, one of the best releases I've heard in a really long time, and I believe it'll really bless you. One of the things I like about it is that a lot of music, just they draw you in with the beat of the music, and the words just are kind of shallow. This CD, a lot of the songs, they just have a lot of real meat and value.